Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second installment of the Weekly Yap with Joel and Callie, where we talk about business, recruiting, marketing, the concrete industry, and
whatever else we want to yap about.
That's right. Callie, how's it going?
Pretty good, Joel. How are you?
I'm good. Feels like it's been.
Matching in our light blue today.
I
You
mean,
got them to
we gotta,
know.
yeah, we gotta keep the color coordination thing going. I don't even know if we coordinated last week or not, but did
Well,
we? I don't know. I have to
I
go
had
back
on
and watch
I
the
had on
episode.
my cool custom Concrete Careers racing T-shirt last.
That's yes, and we didn't match because
You don't
I
have one.
don't have one.
I'm gonna
Even though
change that. I'm gonna get you
yes.
one.
Yep, so maybe we can both wear them on the same episode. How's
Okay.
that sound?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
it.
Yeah, you're working on merch,
Mhm.
right?
I
Tell
am.
us a little
Yeah.
bit about that real quick.
Well, yeah. So we are working on adding some custom designs to our site. All stuff that I have drawn or designed myself by hand. And it's all some of it is really girly because I feel like there are so many women in the concrete industry and like, where's our cute stuff? Where's our
'Cause y'all
girly?
love wearing those polos, right?
We had that conversation yesterday on a meeting. So yeah, like I just feel like there's a niche out there, a niche, however you pronounce it.
Ah, you
And
said it both ways. One of them's gotta be right.
you think about like even if you have people have wives, people have daughters, so
They do.
there is a missing space out there for girly, concrete, cutesy stuff. So I'm gonna fill it.
That's right, and listen now, it's not just the girlies that
Mhm.
need the representation. I think the stuff you've been working on, there's a bunch of stuff the guys are gonna love
I
too.
think so too. I mean, I'm trying to do a little bit for everybody. So
Well, I'm excited about that. We've got lots to talk about today, and let's jump right in with the yap of the week.
all right,
Soccer, soccer,
football.
football, and was that right? I don't
But yeah,
know.
you did
Like,
good. Yeah.
okay, has soccer finally become a major sport in the U.S.? What are your thoughts?
Here's the thing. I can't imagine that the rest of the entire world would have an opinion about a sport and there not be some validity to it, right? Like they are onto something,
They
right?
are
Unfortunately for me, I am from the part of the world where it's like only college football and
football de Americano.
maybe KBN. Um
Yes, Baños en
or
Fuego.
yeah, anyway, it's either college football or it's maybe Major League Baseball if the Braves are doing okay this year. And like that's it. That's like all I've ever watched or known about. And so I think it's been cool to see all of the World Cup coverage and like the people experiencing, especially like small town America for the first time. I know you
Yes.
love ranch dressing.
I
The
do. I'm
Europeans
a
love
huge
ranch
ranch
dressing.
dressing fan.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I've been entertained by the great what are they calling it? Like the Great American Sleepover, where all the like cousins from Europe and other places come and our parents never let us hang out, you know.
That's right.
I've
I
enjoyed
love
seeing
that.
all that.
I think it's been awesome.
Have
I
I
mean,
watched any soccer? No.
okay, I've watched a couple of the games, like pieces of them,
Yeah. I mean,
but I haven't. I still don't understand all the rules. I mean, I mean, I understand like the general premise.
don't
I
use
mean,
your
I think
hands. It's less
here's the
for the
real
goalie.
question: is the World Cup stuff here in America, is that changing it? Or what do you think's growing it? Like even the MLS soccer here.
Listen, what I know about soccer, I learned from Ted Lasso, and that's it.
Hey, but
So,
legitimately, that
yeah.
may that
I
may
mean,
have a sincere hand in some
I
of this. A
I
lot of people love that
I'm
show.
sure somebody who knows more than me could analyze it a little bit better. Is it the fact that we're, a melting pot? There are more people from different places who are moving here and playing soccer. Is it because kids, younger, there are more leagues for soccer, and a
Yes.
lot of kids are getting involved in it at a younger age? I don't remember there being soccer and again, I'm from a very rural place, so there's a lot of things that we didn't have, but I don't remember there being a lot of like youth soccer leagues 30 something years ago. So that's probably a lot of factors there, and I am not the expert.
I mean, I think the kids I think it's an easier thing and more accessible for
Yeah,
kids.
I
I
can
mean, I
see.
heard somebody talking about this the other day. I mean, if you basketball, you've got to have superb genetics to truly have a career in basketball.
Mhm.
Baseball. Now, everybody I know whose kids plays baseball
It's
absolutely
expensive. They've
spend
got to
all their
invest.
time
Mhm.
traveling,
Yep.
all that stuff. The soccer games, they get up on Saturday morning. They might have a practice or two during the week. They get up on Saturday morning. They go do it at 9 o'clock. They're home by lunch. So, I
Yeah.
mean, it's not dominating people's lives. And I mean, I think that's absolutely got some validity to it. And then another thing that I think is really appealing about it is, you know, unfortunately, the attention span of Americans and maybe
Mhm.
even people around the world is changing. And I
Mhm.
think that the fact that the games are basically pretty solidly at about 2 hours and they stop,
Yeah.
and they're over,
And they're
that's
pretty fast paced. There's always a lot
yes.
of action back and forth as opposed
Well,
to,
there
like
is,
American
and it's
football.
like, I mean, I love NASCAR, but I mean, every time I go to Talladega, I always say, I mean, this race should be 400 miles. That
Mhm.
would make it about 45 minutes shorter.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like, I
Right.
love what's happening, and I still think that it's too long when you do in baseball games, and good grief, I mean, going to a col when you watch these on television,
Yeah.
the commercials and the banter and the stuff, the commentators, they give you some filler, but when you go to, like, a legitimate, like, NFL or college football game and you see how much dead time there
Yeah, there's
is
a lot of sitting
between
around.
plays,
I
a
mean,
lot of it,
I
and I
will
feel like
say
it
though,
could definitely be shortened.
I think that they do a great job for them at most places though. A live sporting event has an atmosphere, even if the game itself is slow and there might be a lot of
There
stops
is.
and boring,
Yes.
it's still exciting to be in a stadium full of fans, and then there's, music and little interstitial moments and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So I enjoy a live sporting event. So
And I do as well, and I think that's part of what's making this just
yeah.
continue to have this tidal wave of interest. So, alright, so real quick, what do you think about compare the soccer fandom to football, baseball, basketball? Like, what do you think? We've got part of our team is down in Colombia, and
Yep.
so we love them, and we know they've been super excited about this, and
Yeah.
so want to shout out to them. Hey, I mean, our boss even let us have
Gave
the
us the
afternoon
afternoon
off to
off
watch,
to
yeah,
watch
watch the
Columbia
Colombia
play,
game.
against
So,
Switzerland.
but what do you think about those fandoms?
I
How do they
mean, I
compare?
see a lot of comparisons in the deep rooted, it's your community for the most part, your country, and it's very deep rooted in, like, generations of fandom, and I feel like college football is what I know, right? Like, that is
Yeah.
what we have. I live in Alabama. We don't have any professional sports in our entire state. All we
Mm,
have is NASCAR and college football.
roll
So,
Tide.
but the fandom in college football is also a very, like, deep-rooted community kind of thing. A lot of people maybe did not actually go to that university, but they have generations and generations of fans in their family. You become an Alabama or Auburn fan because your dad or your grandfather. I
That's
have
right.
literally art on my wall of a legendary Alabama coach that I got out of my granddad's office. It was his, and so I've got it on my wall. So I can see similarities in that way, how it's deeply rooted to the community and, like, history and generational kind of ties and pride in from where you're from, which I think
Yeah,
is really powerful. So
that's awesome. Well, I mean, if we tie this back into business world and corporate America and what we're doing here at Concrete Careers, I mean, I really feel like as the companies that are paying attention to changing trends, like how soccer is definitely on the uptick, there's
mhm.
people who've gotten ahead of this and they
Yeah,
will reap financial business reward for that, being able to see the thing kind of before it actually happens for real and having that, I don't know, that gut that you can trust to follow. So, I mean, I definitely think companies in our industry that try to stay ahead of those trends
yep.
absolutely can set themselves up for success. We're trying to do that here, and
Yep,
so I
but
think we're doing a
it's
great job.
hard to see what the next thing is gonna be, right? When you can't see around the bend, but that's kind of what that innovative kinda thinking can get you.
Okay. All right, Callie, it's time for this week's concrete cool thing. What you got?
Well, this is pretty much the most, like, famous concrete structure maybe in the whole entire world. Joel, have you ever been to the Hoover Dam?
I have actually.
I
It
have
was
too.
incredible.
Yeah. Well, did
Yep.
you go, like, were
I
you where what tell me about it when you went to the
well, I
Hoover Dam?
mean, I went and unfortunately I didn't get to take the dam tour,
No,
but
tell me about it.
oh, Vegas Vacation. What a
Yeah.
movie. That's my favorite scene out of that whole movie too, by the way. No, got to walk out on it, and we did not actually take the full tour, but I've flown over it in a helicopter
Oh my god.
and stood on it, and it is
I feel like we've had this conversation
absolutely
before. I'm never going to the Grand Canyon again unless it's in a helicopter. Mark my words.
you should
Anyway,
never. And
d
if you're watching this, let me just make sure that you know this too. Don't go to the Grand Canyon unless you take the helicopter ride there. We landed inside the canyon, a view that you cannot get from that balcony or that viewing platform that
yep,
they have, and it only takes about 35 minutes or so maybe
that's
to
it.
fly out there and versus what, 4 2.5 hours to drive
On a
from
giant
Vegas?
bus, yeah. But anyway,
So,
back to the dam. You're lucky that you actually, I've driven past it and, looked out the window like, "Oh my god, look, there it is." So I've
yes.
seen it, but I've never been to it. So yes, it's one of the biggest concrete structures. It's one of the most famous. Obviously, I think everybody knows about it. Um, it was completed in 1936. Do you wanna know how much concrete they used
Oh, I would love
to
to know
build
how
it?
much concrete.
3,000,000 cubic yards of concrete
Are
and
you serious?
5,000,000 barrels of cement in said.
Oh my oh my gosh.
Yeah, massive. Can we
Well,
put up a picture of the Hoover Dam right here?
I can probably work that
Can we
out.
do
There's
that?
probably a picture up there and here, hold your hands up again. Right
Look at
there.
that.
Look at it. Isn't that incredible? Yep.
Wow. A feat of modern engineering, concrete
Ne
engineering.
nearly 90 years later, and it is still one of concrete's greatest achievements.
Yeah.
Amazing,
Like, they had to
amazing.
completely rethink of how to even make it they had to rethink what they knew about how to build with concrete because of its size. Like,
I
how
mean,
are
I
we gonna
heard that
cure
they
this? Like, how are we gonna do all of this? But they had to completely talking about innovation, like
oh, yeah.
yeah.
I heard that when they started, the concrete kept running down into the bottom, and they were like, "They
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
figure out something else." All right. Mo moving on, it's time for Ask Concrete Careers. Today, we're talking about what makes someone memorable after a networking event.
Hmm.
Callie, what
And
are
it
the things that help you remember people that we meet on the road?
honestly, I think that there can be and I'm not gonna name names. I feel like there can be good things to be memorable about, and there could be bad things
There's a few bad things to be memorable
to
for.
be memorable about.
We
And
won't put those people's pictures up on the
no,
screen.
no. Look, this is bad.
Right here.
Okay, so I mean, I'm not trying to shame anybody. I love an espresso martini. I've had a random espresso martini put into my hand by a stranger, not a stranger, but like a person I just met at these events. And so, but I feel like sometimes if people are, a little too, no, again, no shame. You, we're grown ups, but like, I feel like sometimes the people are like a little too far, too many sheets to the wind. You're like, that will stick in your brain, you know?
It
So
will, it will.
that's one of those things. But I just feel like people who are the good memorable, the people who are truly engaged, the people who, ask questions about you, make eye contact, seem like they are actually interested in you as a person, where you can get into an actual real conversation. And it's not just about the chase for another business card or
Yes.
collecting another lead like Pokemon or something like that. Like it's a true
Gotta catch
genuine
them all.
interaction. Those are the ones that I gotta catch them all. That is what they say. Um, I think that for me, that's what's the most memorable is a genuine, authentic connection.
Relationships beat business cards
Mhm.
every time.
True.
And I mean, I try to follow up with people within a day or two after said event, and then
We know how you feel
I
about
like
business
to
cards.
do what?
We know how you feel about business cards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. From last week, we know how we feel about business cards. Yeah, I mean, I also try to mention something specific from our conversation. So that's
Yeah.
always important. So it doesn't feel robotic.
Yep.
or feel like it's just AI. I want people to know that I remembered them. And like the other thing that I think, and this is the biggest one to me, is I like connecting with people and trying to help make sure that they know that like I'm not just using
Yeah.
them to advance my cause. Don't immediately ask for something. Like
Yeah.
it's okay to connect with people and play the long game. And so, and I don't even mean it like playing them, but I'm just saying it's okay to develop a relationship and hope and work towards a business relationship, but connecting with people is really the vehicle in which you get where we're all
I
trying to
feel like
go.
we're really fortunate in our industry that it lends itself to that kind of connection a lot, um,
Yes.
more naturally than maybe others do. I feel like there is a natural genuineness to the people that we
Yes.
meet, that
There
people
it
are
is.
already very real and authentic and, willing to help, willing to get to know you, willing to pass your name on to somebody, willing to, like, collaborate. It's a very we're lucky in that way that we don't have to kind of foster that kind of vibe, like, that's kind of already how things are, and we just get to come in and be part of it, be welcomed
That's
into
right.
it.
Okay. Well, now it's time for our favorite part of the show, build it or break
I can't
it.
wait to find out what we're building and breaking.
Okay, listen now, remember,
Alright,
this is no fence sitting. You gotta pick a
okay,
side. You
okay.
can't say, well, it depends. We're not doing that. If you like it, build it. If you don't, break
Okay,
it.
I'll do my
Here we
best.
go. All
Alright.
right. Self checkout at the grocery store.
Oh, we're
Build
building
it
it.
or break it.
No questions. We're building it. I love it. Like, I don't wanna I don't listen, I know that we just talked about genuine connection and all of that, how much it is how nice it is to but I sometimes just wanna go in and get my Nerds gummy clusters and check them out by myself and just leave. I love it. I don't mind it at all. I don't need help, and you know?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm listen, I gotta differ with you. I'm saying break that. I hate the self-checkouts because especially when you have like a full
Yeah, no,
cart of groceries.
that I agree with.
But now if you're
Now
just getting one
yeah,
item, okay, maybe I'll let you slide on that. But when I come with
mhm,
a full thing groceries, the area in which you do it is never actually set up to optimize that anyway.
yeah,
It like the regular checkouts are. And the time it takes, and you're because think about it, you're doing both steps.
you
You're
are.
you're actually
Checking 'em
doing
out,
3 steps. You're doing the part you would normally do, pulling them out, putting them on the conveyor. You're doing the
scanning
ringing
them.
up, and then if this is a grocery store that has a bagger, like Publix or maybe one of your other local places like that, then you're doing that step too. You're doing all of it, and I'm not too good to do all of it. I do it all the time, but if I have to pick one, I say, "Break that self-checkout. Get that out of here." And Walmart apparently feels the same way because there has been a noticeable shift in
Oh,
my local Walmart back to traditional cashiers, and it's because of theft.
oh,
So,
yeah, that makes sense.
they're
No,
having a
I
ton of
only
shoplifting
I
and
only
can't
use it
police it.
I only use it for small purchases, like 20 or less at the very most, and, like, not if I have produce because I don't wanna have to look it up. I've only
Okay,
got
all
bananas memorized. Everything else I have to look up.
right. Okay. All right. Number 2, daylight savings time becoming permanent. They're talking about it. Daylight savings time permanent. Build it or break it.
Okay,
Callie.
Joel, you know that you know that I struggle with time zones. This is my
Yes, oh,
weakness.
mercy.
So,
It's
if
been awful.
are we talking about if we're talking about daylight savings time being permanent, are we talking about that we don't fall back or we don't spring
Right.
forward? We don't fall back?
No, we would stay on what we are right
Right
now.
now,
It
don't fall
wouldn't
back.
fall back in November. So what it means is it means
Explain it to me.
later at the just think about it in the winter at the shortest when the days are the shortest and it's like here, it's like getting dark at like 4:45.
Yeah.
Now that would be 5:45. So it would really not ever get darker, not
Okay, so
dark. But there's a caveat. That also means the sun wouldn't come up till like 7:30 set to into the 7:30, 8 o'clock range in some
I
places.
actually
So
don't
it's a trade-off. So what do you think about doing that permanently? Build it or break
keep
it?
okay, so if I want it permanently, so I wanna build it. Keep it.
Okay. All right. She wants her daylight.
I want the
O
daylight. And,
okay.
I'm not an early bird, so I actually wouldn't care if the sun came up later in the day because then I might actually get to see a sunrise because 'cause I'm not getting up
Oh,
early.
okay. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to go with you on this one. I'm for building it. I know some people are talking about that staying on standard time is probably the best for our biological clocks. And guess what? We're not scientists here on the Weekly Yap. So we're just going off of what she just said, and I agree 100%. I hate when it's dark at 4:45. I mean,
Yep.
seasonal
Bummer.
depression kicks in hard
Bummer.
around this house.
Yep.
And so and not only that, I'm with you. I'm a late sleeper. If I had it my way, I'd sleep till 10 o'clock every day, wouldn't even know the difference. So I say permanent daylight savings time, build it.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Next one,
I'm ready.
cruise vacations, build it or break it.
You said no fence sitting.
Okay.
So,
Have you been on a cruise?
yes.
Okay.
But
Do you
not
love them?
really.
Do you hate them?
They make me, suspicious.
Okay.
So, I would go on a Disney cruise. I would go on a bougie cruise. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Like, I would go on a
Yes.
really
Yeah.
high-end one. Um, but they make me a little suspicious, and also I get a little seasick depending on how big the
Okay.
boat is. So, I'm gonna
All
say
right.
break it.
Okay.
You said no fence sitting.
I love I thought she was gonna, like, try to and she's like, "I'm gonna just say break it." Um, okay, so for me, I have never been on a cruise, all right?
Mhm.
These are all my comments here are based on data that I've received from friends that go on cruises and my children who have been with
Yes.
their mother multiple times, and they love it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say I wouldn't want this to be the only vacation I ever take in a year, but I'm gonna say build it because it does sound awesome to get on the boat and then everything's kinda taken care of. They take you to these beautiful locations and you
I
get to get
do
out and
think it
play around.
makes it makes international travel accessible for a lot of people to be able to
It
go to
does.
places.
It
Mhm.
does.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think I would say, like, I want to try it at least once. Don't know if I get seasick. Don't know kind of the whole
Yeah.
premise. And I'm with you. I mean, I'd love to go on a really nice one, but we certainly don't want to go on the poop cruise that we watched the documentary about on
Yeah.
Netflix a couple of months ago. But I'm gonna say, gotta pick one, build it,
Alright.
cruises. All right, last one for today. All right. Group text messages. Build it or break it.
Um, for the most part, obviously it depends on who's in your group chat, right? But for the
Okay.
most part, I'm gonna say build it. I am either the one who is sending the memes and the yapping and the hilarity, or I will ghost the entire group chat and you won't hear from me at all. I'll be like, "Is she even in here anymore? Who knows?" And it's no in between. It's one or the other.
It's very black and white with Callie.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you either get all of her or there's nothing, right? Like
Yep.
she's gone. She's on to the next thing. Okay. I
What about
mean,
you?
I would say I'm gonna say, oh man, I'm gonna say build it
Uh-huh.
because there's too many points in my life where that is the simplest way to communicate.
Yeah.
However,
You hate multiple channels of communication. Like, can
at
you
the
just
same time, like when I've got and it cannot be helped, but when we've got the same 4 people talking to each other
here and here?
in 4 different places at the same time about different topics, it makes my brain feel like it is coming apart on the inside. I know why we're doing it, and I'm not criticizing its existence, but I'm just saying, like, it's just a lot to try to take in one moment when you have Teams, text, Facebook Messenger, like, uh,
They might send you a LinkedIn
emails,
message too, an email,
LinkedIn Messenger, like, there are a lot of inputs
Instagram.
coming in at the
Yeah.
same time, and so I would just say, but my official answer is I think if we eliminated them, if we broke it, it would be it would be more challenging to exist.
Let me
But
tell you that I
all
also am entertained by the names of group chats. Everybody has like an unhinged group chat name, and I
yes, we have a
like
few.
to learn what those are from people.
Yes, well, we have a few here at Concrete Careers
Yeah.
that they need backstory. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
We'll spare you watching from all of that. But yes, okay. Well, so we're keeping group chats at least for now.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
Turn
it
off your
more.
notifications. Just
Yes, that's I
there
guess
you
that's
go.
what we're gonna have to do. All right, Callie, that's this week's Yap. We've had a great time.
We did it.
If we did it. Yap number 2, and we're coming back for more next week. If you've got a question for us for Ask Concrete Careers, make sure you leave it in the comments. If you've got something that you want to hear us talk about, like for our topic of the week, let us know. Or a cool piece of concrete history, or something cool that's going on right now in
Some
the
cool
concrete industry.
project or build.
Yes, anything that we can feature, like let us know and send it our way, and we'll talk about it right here. So until next time, we'll see you for the Weekly Yap. I'm Joel.
Callie.
Bye.